Check out this clip from Pressbox Access host Todd Jones's conversation with New York-based sports writer Len Robbins. Len recounts his first assignment covering a professional team and how Jets fans almost burned down Shea Stadium.
It was December 10th, 1983. The New York Jets were playing their final game at Shea Stadium. Now, that just sounds like a disaster, right? The Jets and Shea Stadium. You were there, and your coverage got some recognition, kind of set you up, right? So what the hell was that day like?
I had actually been working at that time at the Greenwich time, and I was covering high school sports, taking high school football scores over the phone, and, trying to make sure I didn't misspell somebody's name because, in Greenwich, Connecticut, who knows who was going to call you. It could be the CEO of Disney or something, and, say, like, you misspelled Muffy Heffinger's the third's name incorrectly, right?
I got a problem with that polo coverage.
Right. And I kept begging to do some pro sports, begging. And I don't remember exactly how it came to be, but they called me like the day before and said, I got nobody to do the Jets, do the Jets tomorrow.
Right.
I kid you not. I was there so early. I was the first person in the press box.
What, were you wearing a suit?
I was wearing a suit. I didn't know where the press gate was, so I'm walking around the stadium like 4 times. So I get up there. I'm sweating like a pig, right?
Are you nervous?
Oh, I was beyond nervous, right? Like I'm trying to make sure, like, does my phone line work? All that stuff, right?
Right. This is your chance, right?
Yeah, the Jets get their rear ends kicked by the Steelers. People are setting fires in the stadium. They're ripping chairs out. My youngest sister was at the game, and I remember saying, like, do I cover this story or do I, like, go try and find my youngest sister? And, of course, my priorities all out of whack. I stay and cover the thing, right?
Right. What the hell did Shea Stadium look like, though? I mean, hundreds of fans rushed the field. They tore the goalpost down. They ripped up sod. They threw beer at Richard Todd. There were cops everywhere. Was it kind of – what was the scene like?
Just another day in New York City.
Just another slice of the Big Apple.
Yeah. Mayhem reigns, I remember, like, there were 1 or 2 sections directly across from us, press box level, where you saw these little fires breaking out. I don't know, like people, because back then you could smoke anywhere, right?
Right.
Popcorn boxes, I don't know, hot dog wrappers. And just thinking to myself, like, we must look like such Neanderthals to the rest of the world right now.
Well, those were the days when you had cops on horses at sporting events all the time.
If I remember correctly, Terry Bradshaw had come back for that game. He'd been out for a while with an elbow injury.
Yeah, he was out for like 11 months, and he started the game and then got re-injured early, in the second quarter. Yeah.
So what happened was, you run down after, right, to the locker rooms, and it wasn't as sophisticated or controlling as it is now, where you've got PR guys and security guys and ropes and this and that. And so somehow I managed to get right to the door of the Steelers locker room. And the door opens up, and Bradshaw walks out, and he just stands right next to me, and now crush, right? So I'm literally crushed up against Terry Bradshaw, right?
Right.
And he sees me, and he goes, "How we doing today?" And I said, "How am I doing? Like, how are you doing?" Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He got hurt again that game, right? I don't know what we do, right? I don't know if it's an art or a science or whatever. I just remember when I got back up to the press box, like, I didn't even have to think. I just started typing, I must have sat in my seat literally for like 35 minutes, didn't take a sip of water, nothing, just typed.
Right.